Breaking news, breaking news. We're gonna break the fucking news today. We're gonna talk Gianni Grippo. We're finna talk Alyssa Mia. We're finna talk AOJ. What the fuck is going on in the Jiu-Jitsu community? Alright, so let's start off with Gianni Grippo. This is not to piss off Gianni Grippo. This is not to embarrass him. I told you guys I was gonna report on his so-called relationship, and I meant what I'm telling you. Now, I want to thank Gianni Grippo for being such an inspiration to me in my life. This guy's the biggest reason why I'm back in martial arts after being away for 21 years. Again, this is not to piss off Gianni. This is not to annoy him or anything like that. But Gianni, what the fuck you doing, dog? What the fuck you doing? Your so-called relationship, it's bullshit. I will never accept it. You seriously are making a serious mistake, dog. And I've been in actual long-distance relationships. I see the red flags, Gianni, and you're making a serious mistake. Dirty Diana lives in Canada. She's a head trainer at Mitsu Studios. She calls herself a nomad. And for those who's not in jiu-jitsu, a nomad is one who frequently travels around the world for seminars, training, and they literally train with the best. Nomads are usually independent people. And Gianni, what the fuck you doing, dog? Seriously, what you doing, dog? Like, dog, I'm telling you from experience. I will never accept your so-called relationship. You really making a serious mistake. Gianni, she's not gonna relocate for you. And I'm telling you from experience because my Swedish ex-girlfriend relocated for me. And I tell you, she hated me. She hated the shit out of me. I got blamed for everything. I saw the depression, the anger, everything. Gianni, dog, you're making a serious mistake. Dirty Diana is not gonna sacrifice her freedom. She's not gonna sacrifice her independence. She's sure as hell not gonna sacrifice her income, her independence, her freedom, her training, her ecosystem, her partners, I don't know, her family, her friends. Gianni, she's going to hate you, dog. She's going to hate the shit out of you. And two, she lives in Canada. She's a Canadian citizen. Then she got to deal with visa issues and all that. I dealt with that. Now, I was told Dirty Diana probably is a dual citizen. We don't know if it's true or not. But Gianni, I'm telling you from experience, you seriously making a serious mistake, dog. Hi. Also, don't relocate to Canada, Gianni. Remember 10 years ago when you relocated to California. Remember what happened? You ended up homesick and you ended up relocating back to the East Coast. You ended up relocating and rejoining Marcelo Garcia. Remember? I remember. Now, Gianni, what the fuck you doing, dog? Seriously. Like, and those, I've actually been in long distance relationships. And let me tell you guys something. Seeing each other every few weeks and living with each other every few weeks, that's not a real relationship. You only get to see the honeymoon part. You only get to see the best versions of your partners. Living together 24/7 is different. And you have a higher risk of breaking up. I know, I experienced the shit. Gianni, you're making a serious mistake in the so-called relationship. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna report on this shit. Cause we really trying to save lives, and Gianni, we trying to save your life too. And Dirty Diana, do not relocate. I'm telling you from experience, do not relocate. Do not relocate to Jersey. Why is it that you have to literally lose everything and yet Gianni keeps everything? That's not fair to you. And again, this is not to piss off Gianni. This is not to embarrass him. But I will never accept his so-called relationship. I'm sorry. Like it's bullshit. Dirty Diana, you're going to end up hating Gianni. And you're going to keep score of everything you sacrificed and everything he didn't sacrifice. And you're going to be known as a trailing partner. You're going to be reduced to being less known for your own individual accomplishments. And you're going to enter his world. His world is not your world, sweetheart. His friends are not your friends. You're going to end up hating this man. You're going to end up being bitter, resentful, depressed, isolated. And that homesickness shit is real. Because you're going to really end up missing your friends, your family, your training partners, your coach. It's gonna be real. I'm telling you from experience, because I saw the depression, the anger, the resentment, all of that I saw in my former ex-girlfriend. I saw it. Like, I'm telling you, like, Gianni, you making a serious mistake, man. Like, what the fuck, Gianni? What the fuck you doing, dog? Seriously, what you doing, dog? But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna report on Gianni Grippo and his so-called relationship. We're trying to save lives here. Like, this is not to be mean. This is not to attack Gianni. This is not to piss him off. We trying to save lives, and we trying to make sure that people don't fuck up their futures or fuck up their livelihoods in the long run. We really trying to save lives here. All right, so I took a break yesterday because I was depressed as shit. And then I find out that AOJ is under scrutiny. And Alyssa Mia spoke out about her experiences. I got the details. Here, and I follow her on social media. So this is what she said, because I screenshot this shit. So this is what Miss Mia said. And I believe her. I have it right here. All right, so Alyssa Mia said, this is part 1. In June 2018, I traveled to Spain with Leo's family. Now, Leo, who she addressing to, is Ricardo Vieira. I'm telling you, I screenshot the shit, so I saved it. Oh my god, this I tell you, I was pissed off when I read this shit. So let me reread this shit, because this pissed me off. In June 2018, I traveled to Spain with Leo's family and another family for a jiu-jitsu camp. The first day we all sat down to eat together, and Ricardo sat directly across from me, next to his wife and kids. Then he started to use his foot to caress my leg and inner thigh repeatedly, and I sat there extremely uncomfortable. He kept doing it with a smile on his face. He pretended to bend down to grab something and use his hand to rub my inner thigh again repeatedly. And again he did it. He was smirking like he was enjoying it. I sat there completely frozen, not knowing what to do. One session after training was finished, me and my teammate were walking out of class, and Ricardo decided to walk with us along with his kids. He threw his arm around me to hug, quote unquote, hug me, but I noticed that he was trying to force his hand down my shirt and grab my boob. I kept trying to pull his hand out and off of me, but he kept forcing it down to grab me, and he did this with a smile on his face. And he was completely laughing like it was funny. I felt scared and completely frozen. Once I was able to pull his hand out, I ran away to my room. The last night, me and my teammate decided to walk and look around the resort. We had passed by their rooms, which I didn't know was theirs. Their door was open and asked me and my teammate to come inside the room, and repeatedly asked they had something to show us, quote unquote. I stopped my teammate and politely told him, no, we're not interested. Or no, we're not. Man, okay, this is what she said. I stopped my teammate and politely told him, no, we're not going inside. And told my teammate, let's go. It's not safe. I told my teammate what he was doing to me. I was scared. I felt alone. And I questioned myself why he was doing this to me. I was scared to go to anyone because I thought I would get in trouble. A few months goes by, and he taught a class at HQ, headquarters. I already voiced to my same teammate how I was uncomfortable, but I'm gonna try and work through it anyways. It got worse. He started picking on me during class on purpose, singling me out in front of everyone. Repeatedly, I told myself, what is going on right now? I told my teammate, watch him. He's only doing this to me, and that teammate did and noticed it and questioned why he was doing that only to me as well. I didn't understand. Once it was time to roll, me and my teammate sat on the opposite end of the mat, and Ricardo walked all the way to us and called me out to roll. I was scared and asked my teammate to help me. I didn't want to go, and is there any way to go with someone else? Wow, she got to, okay. My teammate sat there with a blank stare, and I had to go, or else I'll get in trouble for saying no to a black belt. We started rolling together, and he took my back and kept kissing me on the neck repeatedly. I kept pushing away his head multiple times. He started to moan in my ear and try to grab my boobs in any opening he can, and I just felt helpless. And I wanted the time to end so bad, and when it did, he turned around and kissed me on the lips and laughed. I looked around for help. As there was so many people around me, no one saw anything. I ran to my teammate and said everything that happened. And I told my teammate I need help. All my teammate said is what I can do. I don't know what to do. I explained to her how I felt so uncomfortable and weird, and I didn't want to be there anymore. It just hurt. I went home without saying anything. I let another teammate know what happened, but their response was because Ricardo never did no wrong to that teammate, that teammate is still gonna remain friends with him. Oh, this is so fucked up. My quote-unquote friends knew about this situation, but stayed quiet, as I was afraid to even tell anyone, and afraid no one would believe me. I blocked it out for years until I felt ready to say something. This was the first and only time he touched me inappropriately. It led prior for months before he would say sexual remarks towards me and wanting to do things to me, but waited until I was 16. Oh, Lord. This is sick, man. This is sick. She was just a fucking child. What the fuck is going on, boy? Like seriously, what the fuck is going on? Like, this girl was a child. A fucking child, and he doing this, man. This is why I created this fucking podcast, because I'm dead serious when I say that I'm going to destroy the hierarchy in Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's fucking stupid that that for so long that people got away with this shit. I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's fucking dumb that I'm gonna say, why does it we have to call them professors and masters? And look, I understand that it took you years to get to being a black belt. But last time I checked, you're a fucking human being too. And you're not superior to anybody. You're a human being like the rest of us. Like, I think it's time we stop calling them professors, masters, sensei. I think it's time we stop doing that. Because it boosts their fucking ego. They gotta think that they're superior than other people. I say fuck that. I say fuck all that. And let me tell you something. I was a victim of rape by my first ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna fucking go there. I know what it's like to tell somebody of what the person did. And I told everybody. I told family members, friends. I told police officers. I even went to the fucking FBI and told them what happened. Not one person did a goddamn thing to protect me. So I know what the fuck Miss Alyssa is saying. I know what it's like to not be believed. I know what it's like to be ridiculed and judged. I know what the fuck I'm saying. And I'm pissed off that she told people and not one person did a goddamn thing to protect her. Not one goddamn person did anything to protect her, man. What the fuck is going on? Seriously. And, so, this is unfortunate because, sister friend here, she's not done yet. She got a lot more shit to say, and we got it right here. She said as well, when I was sexually assaulted at 12 years old by a student from ATOS Academy, I worked up the courage to tell my mom and turned towards my quote-unquote friends at AOJ for help and what to do next. They all turned a cold shoulder on me and stood by the person who sexually assaulted her. I took it to court, and the Rotolo brothers' mom wrote a 4-page statement slut-shaming me and calling me a whore, and I deserved what happened to me. She rallied a whole group of parents from AOJ to make statements about me on why I deserved what happened to me. And each and every one of those parents stood behind that person and to protect him and not protect me. My mom went to Andre and Angelica Galvao to talk to them about the situation with this student, and they did nothing to remove him. He stayed. What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is going on? But you know who stood up? You know who stood up and said, fuck you, I'm gonna stand up to the congregation and defend Alyssa? My alligator, Gianni Grippo. My alligator, the same one I told him about this morning. My alligator, Gianni Grippo, Gianni Paul Grippo. He said, fuck you, I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna stand in front of that congregation, I'm gonna testify. So you know what Gianni said? And this made me smile. He said, reading this account of sexual assault and many others like this past week breaks my heart. Where you train is supposed to be a safe space for those of quote-unquote authority. To take that away from these young girls is incredibly sad and sickening. I commend all the women who have come out and shared their stories. While I hope speaking out and seeking justice help mend the scars, I know your words will also help bring safer spaces and training environments for future generations. I fucks with you, Gianni. I fucks with you, dog. I fucks with you. And let's go back to Gianni real quick. Gianni, like I said earlier, your quote-unquote relationship is bullshit. You're making a mistake. Dirty Diana is not gonna sacrifice shit for you, dog. I'm telling you. If she does, she's a fucking moron. Like, she calls herself a nomad. Nomads are usually independent people who get to decide where they train at, where they live, all that. She's not gonna sacrifice her independence, her freedom, her identity, her family, her friends, her training, her ecosystem, her income. Gianni, she's not gonna sacrifice that for you. Gianni, why is it you have to keep position and keep everything you have, and yet she has to lose everything? Why is it she has to literally restart from scratch, rebuild herself, prove herself to quote-unquote be a quote-unquote elite black belt, while you have to keep everything? Gianni, she's going to resent the shit out of you. And like I said, I do not support your quote-unquote relationship. I don't support it. I don't support your so-called relationship. I don't accept it. You making a serious mistake, dog. Gianni, what the fuck you doing, dog? What the fuck you doing? Like seriously, dog. Like, I see the red flags. I see it. Gianni, she's gonna hate the shit out of you. Like, Dirty Diana, listen to me. Do not relocate to Canada. Do not relocate to Canada. I'm telling you. Oh shit, excuse me. Oh fuck. Why did you say it? Dirty Diana, what I meant to say is Dirty Diana, stay in Canada. Do not relocate to Jersey. Do not relocate to Jersey. I'm telling you, don't do it. Gianni's world is not your world. His world is Jersey. Your world is Canada. You get to have your freedom. You get to have your independence, your income, your family, your friends, your identity, your sponsorships. Why the fuck would you throw that away for somebody who's not going to sacrifice anything for you in return? Like, let's keep it 100. I love Gianni. That's my dog. But
Gianni, that's selfish of you to ask her. And Princess, don't do it. If he asks you to relocate, don't do it. Run for the fucking hill. Stay your ass in Canada. I'm telling you from experience. You're gonna end up hating Gianni. You're gonna be really depressed. You're gonna feel isolated, stifled, depressed, angry, bitter, all that shit. You're gonna feel all of it. And like I said earlier, seeing each other every few weeks and living together every few weeks, that's not a good relationship. You only get to see the watered version of the person, and usually you're on your best behavior. I know what the fuck I'm saying. I've actually been in long distance relationships myself. Living together 24/7, that's different. The littlest shit you normally wouldn't see in a long distance relationship, it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up eventually. And then the littlest things becomes the biggest things, and then you get into arguments, and then people end up breaking up, and the person who relocated is usually the dumbass, because they literally sacrifice everything. And if you would sacrifice everything for a relationship that didn't work out, who's the dumbass? You. Because not only are you in a new world, you're in a world where, you literally lost everything. The partner who didn't relocate, they keep everything. They keep position. They're going to move on and be all right. You, being a dumbass, relocated and literally sacrificed everything, and now you're fucked. But yeah, this is not to piss off Gianni Grippo. This is not to annoy him. We try to save his life. And we really trying to save his life. Dirty Diana, do not relocate to Jersey. Gianni, do not relocate to Canada. Everybody stay where the fuck they're at. Everybody calm the fuck down. Everybody keep position. When you don't relocate, you keep everything. You get to keep your friends, your family, your sponsorships, everything. Everybody gets to win. Am I really the only one who sees through this shit? Alright, let me get back to the topic. I commend Miss Mia. I commend you for coming forward and sharing your testimony, because I believe you. This is why I created this podcast, because somebody has to step up and say, no more of this shit. No, because why is it every fucking week we always have to hear something terrible that happens in Jiu-Jitsu? Enough of the sexual harassment, enough of the sexual assaults, enough of the sexual innuendos, enough of this shit, man. You say you wanna elevate Jiu-Jitsu, then actually do something. I don't give a shit about removal and term. No, we want these motherfuckers locked up. We want them to face their day in court. We want them to face the victim and actually face accountability for what they did. We want the victims to get their day in court too and take back their fucking power. Because what Miss Alyssa went through, that's just not right. How the fuck she went through this? She went through the shit at AOJ, and she went through the shit at ATOS. Yeah, I'm telling you, like we really on a mission to destroy the hierarchy. We're gonna stop the child molesters. We're gonna stop the rapists. We're gonna stop these sick perverts from hurting innocent kids. We're gonna stop them from hurting women, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on? Seriously, what the fuck is going on? I'm pissed the fuck off because this shit happened to me. I didn't get the fucking justice, man. I didn't get this fucking justice. I told friends, family, I told the FBI, I told the police. Nobody did a goddamn thing to protect me. And though I did take a rape kit, nobody protected me, dog. So, am I pissed off? You're damn right. At least I'm speaking out on this shit, man. And I hope more and more women step forward and call out this shit, because this shit's not right, dog. This shit is not right. And like, no more. We can't be silent. We can't be silent about this shit anymore. Enough is enough. Like, the next generation's coming up, and they're gonna think that this shit is cute by us being silent. It's just not cute, dog. It's not cute. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? enough of this shit. Enough. But yeah, I said what the fuck I said. I mean what the fuck I said too. I'm coming for everybody. I'm the Jiu-Jitsu ghost. I'm haunting the shit out of everybody. If you do some sick shit, I'm haunting your ass. I'm haunting your ass. If you do some fuck up shit, I'm haunting your ass. Everybody, me, I'm haunting myself, Gianni, Grippo, everybody in Jiu-Jitsu, all of you gonna get haunted by me. Because unless you do right, you'll deal with my wrath, boy. You'll deal with my fucking wrath. And let me say fuck you to Angelica and Andre Galvao. I'm gonna say fuck you to Isaac Michelle. I'm gonna say fuck you to J-Rod. I'm gonna say fuck you to Vieira. I want to say fuck you to any scumbag who hurt innocent children and who hurt women, who sexually assault women. No, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Because what the fuck is that, man? Jiu-Jitsu is supposed to protect the people. How you as an instructor abuse the trust? How does you as an instructor abuse the power that you have? I say it's time we stop calling him professor. I say it's time we stop calling him master, sensei. No, fuck you. Fuck you. You're human like the rest of us. And just because you're a black belt don't mean shit. It don't mean shit to me. Because last time I checked, you're human like the rest of us. And you're not invincible. You're touchable too. You're touchable too. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of the sexual assaults. I'm sick of the rapes. I'm sick of the sexual abuse done to women and children. I'm sick of the racism. I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm stepping the fuck up and I'm calling this shit out. When the fuck will all of you step out and call this shit out too? Because Gianni, you made a statement. That's cool and all. That's cool and all. But I want you on the battlefield with me, dog. I want you on the battlefield with me, dog, because I'm on a mission to take down the hierarchy. And if it means to take you down, Gianni, and to take down any other black belt who have such power, and because calling this shit out isn't enough, y'all. We need to actually support the victims. We need to actually support the victims and to protect the victims too. Like, enough, man. Enough of this shit, man. I say, let's kick ass. I say, let's protect the victims. I say, enough, man. Enough of this shit. I said what the fuck I said. I'm out. Peace.